Hi everyone, Red X Rain here with an all-new Let's Play. This time around, it's Toonstruck for the PC. It's a point-and-click adventure game, so pretty different from other games that I've done on my channel, so we'll see how that goes. It's one of my favorite point-and-click adventure games. I'm a big fan of the genre, but just not, haven't done one Let's Play of it yet. Just really a great game. I played it all the time when I was a kid. Played it, when I was younger than I probably should have been playing it. Not that it's like super adult or anything like that, but it's a little inappropriate at times. You can kind of tell by this scary clown guy that it's a little intense. But let's just see where the story starts here. Great Scott! Yep, it's Christopher Lloyd.
Hello.
Drew Blanc.
Yes.
This is
Game's
Dr.
already
Stern's office. I'm calling to remind you about your dental appointment tomorrow morning.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Blanc,
Yes.
you've missed your last 3 appointments, Mr. Blanc.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I must have forgotten.
It's only a filling, Mr. Blanc. So you'll be here tomorrow, 10 a.m. sharp?
I promise. I'll be so there it'll make up for all my missed appointments.
I don't care what you do, Mr. Blanc, as long as you don't forget again.
Yes. I remember.
All right, Drew, I'm sorry. But if you remember, then why aren't you...
Whoops. Oh, I'm sorry, Maxine. I thought you were... why aren't I what?
Your meeting with Schmaltz, it started 10 minutes ago.
I'm so dead!
In my day, being late for a meeting with one's superiors was grounds for immediate dismissal. See that it doesn't happen again.
Yes, sir, Mr. Schmaltz.
Clearly made in the 90s because Ben Stein is
then,
still a relevant
I'm
personality
sure
at the
you're
time.
aware that this season marks the 10th anniversary of the Fluffy Bun Bun show. Frankly, we've milked this formula long enough. Bun Bun needs a boost. It needs revitalizing. It needs a shot in the arm.
A shot in the arm, yes, sir. Sure does.
And since Bun Bun's your creation, I want you to personally administer this revitalizing shot.
Thank you, sir.
Here's how I see it. We create a big batch of happy, cute bunnies to share the spotlight with Bun Bun. It's an all-new show and we call it Fluffy and Friends. After all, if one bun can carry a company like Sam Schmalting for 10 years, a whole truckload of the things has got to be a gold mine. 24 karat. Get it?
Yes, terrific idea. That is exactly what the show needs. More bunnies.
Of course it's a terrific idea. That's why I get paid the big bucks. Well, what are you waiting for? Go make. Oh, and one more thing.
Yes, sir.
I want the new characters on my desk first thing tomorrow morning. And this time, don't be late.
Tomorrow morning.
Because I will take attendance.
Okay. Rabbits. More sweet, friendly rabbits. Rabbits that do nice things. Rabbits that not only care, but share.
Oh, so his name is Drew Blanc, and he can't think of anything. I see what you did there. Clever.
The early work of a very young, very naive Drew Blanc. A kid who was going to take the world by storm. Flux. You were it, little buddy. The Flux Wiley show is really going to be something. If only... Must focus on bunnies. Must focus on bunnies.
classic media trope. Creator falls asleep.
Happy! It's fluffy, fluffy bun time!
Oh, no. What are you doing on at 4 o'clock in the morning anyway?
Yep, tried and true. Creator falls asleep. And it's transported to a world they shouldn't be in.
I'm talking to cartoon bunnies. This must be a dream. I must have fallen asleep again. Oh, God, asleep on your line. Oh, wake up, Brew, wake up. Damn it! Flux.
Drew?
Flux.
Drew!
What are you doing here? Look, Flux, I can't be here. I mean, I can't stay here. It's just not right. I don't fit in. Besides, I've got one mother of a deadline hanging over my head, and apparently a lifetime of therapy to look forward to. So please, just slap me, or tell me there's no place like home, or do whatever it takes to get me out of here.
Well, I guess.
Referencing The Wizard of Oz makes
it
sense.
means that much to you.
So, you mean you do know how to get me home?
Hell no! I had problems finding my own way home. But I do know a guy who might be able to help. So you see, King Hugh, your wonderfulness, Drew needs to get back home. Can you help him, can you, huh?
Oh, dear, 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 I'm so sorry for all the trouble you've been through. Of course I'll help you find your way home.
Told you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
But there's just one teensy-weensy little problem. Let me explain. We are here, Qtopia.
Hey, that's where I live. That's where I live, right there. Zany-doo. It's kind of like an offshore asylum, but to me, it's always been home. Back to you, your benevolence.
Yes. As I was saying, we are here in Qtopia, home of the happy, helpful Qtopians, and, of course, their good and just king. It's me. We were all so very, very happy until we fell under attack by a very wicked man, Count Nefarious. Don't even like to look at him.
Who would?
Nefarious is ruler of the Malevolands and its dismal denizens. He has perfected a malevolator.
Hey, that's the thing that took a shot at me!
It's a terrible flying weapon of Nefarious's own invention. The malevolator shoots a powerful ray that corrupts everything it touches, turning all that is sweet and pleasant into all that is sinister and ugly. So, I'm afraid, Mr. Drew, we really need you to help us before we can help you.
But how could I possibly help?
My brave spies have stolen the blueprints for Nefarious's bad machine. My royal engineer is using these plans to build a cutifier. A device which will reverse the damage Nefarious has done. Mr. Drew, please, I need you to help us finish the cutifier so that we can end Nefarious's reign of terror and to make the world a happy place. And then, I promise you, I will do everything in my power to help you get home.
Don't worry, your benevolence. We'll save you. Won't we? Mr. Drew?
Sure, Your Highness. I'd be happy to help.
Absolutely splendid. Thank you, friend. You can't possibly understand what this means to me and my kingdom. Before you leave the castle, please stop by my laboratory so my engineer can show you the cutifier. And remember, all of Cutopia is counting on you.
All right, so that's our story setup, and here we are. Yeah, standard point and click stuff. You point to places, you click on things, you can walk around, move around, interact with stuff. Okay, so we don't want to go in there. Do not disturb. We can see a character over there to the left, but we're going to leave him alone for now. Let's go ahead and do what the king asked us, I guess, and go check out this laboratory. Actually, real quick, I like to try and go outside to see what happens.
You know, Flux, I have this weird nagging feeling that before we leave the palace, there's something we're supposed to do.
You mean like find out what we're supposed to do?
Oh, yeah, that was it. I guess we better talk to the royal engineer.
I just like that little bit of sort of self-referential acknowledgement from Christopher Lloyd. There's a nagging feeling we have to do something. Just programming.
Hello! Hello. We're looking for the royal engineer.
Really? I'm looking for my glasses.
Oh. Well, if you see the engineer, would you tell him we're looking for him?
I will, but he's rather preoccupied right now. He's lost his glasses. Now where can they be?
Oh, man. No wonder you guys went extinct. Flustered bird. Okay, so...
Where are they?
Alright, so one of the things that I love about this game, I mean, the art is really great, the story's very good. It's a little cliche at the start here, I will admit, but the voice acting is superb. So far, of course, we have Christopher Lloyd, you know, you could see that. Flux, his friend, is voiced by Dan Castellaneta, who is best known as the voice of Homer Simpson, in addition to tons of other voices on The Simpsons. You can kind of hear it. This fella here, the Footman.
Excuse me.
Let's see what he has to say.
We have a word with you.
Certainly. Which word would you like? May I recommend goodbye?
So whenever we talk to characters, we almost always have this first option of breaking the ice, so to speak, or we could use the hand to say
Well done,
goodbye.
sir. A keen observation. However, if I may be blunt, I find dusting a trifle difficult whilst engaged in such witty and insightful conversation. So if it's all the same to you, I suggest you gentlemen be on your way.
Hey, wait a second. What kind of a butler are you anyway?
For your information, no kind of butler at all. Are you blind, sir?
Flux, look at him. I think he's a footman.
What? So you're telling me a butler would be a great big...
Hi.
And then usually after you break the ice, you get other options. Let's ask him about this
We were just
flustered
talking
bird.
to a bird downstairs. He seemed a little flustered.
Ah, you've had the misfortune of meeting Brickabrack, our royal engineer.
Brickabrack seems to be having a bit of a problem.
Allow me to go out on a limb, sir. Brickabrack has lost his glasses.
Yes, that's right.
I don't suppose he has checked his pockets.
Oh, I didn't ask.
Well, while I find the troubles of our engineer most fascinating, sir, in future I would prefer to focus my energies on more important matters, such as the condition of my master's trophies.
Man, I thought this was a happy place. He's kind of a dick.
Time for us to shove off.
Then please, by all means, shove off, sir.
Yeah, quite dickish. And the interesting thing is that this Footman and Brickabrack, the bird that we saw earlier, is actually voiced by the same voice actor, and that's Corey Burton in this case. He voices Captain Hook now. He was Dale from Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Glasses in your pocket.
I had no idea. I wish I had them right now.
He was Shockwave in Transformers. Just gotta throw that in there.
Oh, okay. My glasses! I wonder who put them there. Say, do I know you?
I'm Drew, and he's Flux. We're friends of King Hugh. We've come to help you with a cutifier.
Wonderful. Welcome to Team Happy. Let me show you what I've been working on.
You can do work.
Gentlemen, this is the blueprint for Nefarious's Malevolator. Now then, you see the 12 things installed inside the ship's deck? The whistles, the dagger, and whatnot? Well,
They power Nefarious's malevolation beam. We need 12 things to power the beam on our machine. But so
Makes
far,
sense.
I've only been able to find one.
Well, I guess a scavenger hunt for the missing parts shouldn't take too long. We already have the blueprint. At least we know what we need to get.
Not that easy. Use the same 12 things, get another malevolation beam. See? What we need are 12 different things. Things of a different nature. Things that will produce the reverse effect.
Oh.
Surprisingly logical
You said you
for
had one thing
a dodo
that
bird who
Why,
can't find his
yes,
glasses
I
in his
do.
own pocket.
Let's take another look-see at the blueprint. The one thing that seems to work is sugar. It works when I put it right there where the spice is in Nefarious's machine.
But why?
I haven't a clue.
Well, Brickabrack, we better go. The sooner we get those missing parts, the better for all of us.
Wait, you'll be needing the Malevolator blueprint for reference. Oh, now where's it got to?
You're
And he's
still
back
holding
to
it,
being
Wing
stupid.
Commander.
Oh. Oh, that reminds me. I want to give you something that may help. A bottomless bag to carry all the parts in.
Thank you, Brickabrack.
Splendid. And please, feel free to come back here anytime. We can install different things into the cutifier to see if they work, or we can just talk. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, new friends, and good luck!
Okay, so now we got our bottomless bag, which is our inventory. Let's talk to Brickabrack one more
Who
time.
is this Brickabrack? The name sounds familiar, but for the life of me, I can't seem to place the face.
He's you.
Who's who?
You are Brickabrack.
Yes, of course I'm Brickabrack. Uh-oh. Did you two sillies forget who I was?
Grown.
Heavy sigh.
We didn't have to talk to him. I just really like that interaction. And that's something I'll be doing throughout the game. I mean, you know, these types of games, it's fun to just talk to everybody and interact with everything. But I also know that would make for a boring Let's Play to see every single thing. By the way, this is just our inventory screen. You can pick stuff up, interact with it. Don't really have anything to interact with. Just the blueprint here. But yeah, I'll be going... You know, I won't be wasting tons of time, but I'll still try to talk to characters that I like to talk to just for some funny stuff. But then there's like these guys who are kind of boring, so let's just see what functionally what we have to do.
We're building a machine that's going to save Cutopia.
We're secretly building a machine that's going to save Cutopia.
Oh, jeez. These are the palace guards. You think they don't know what's going on?
Building a machine?
Cutopia?
All right, let's break the ice
So,
with these
what exactly do you
fellows.
guys do around here?
Let's show him, Sparky. Okie dokie, Chipper. 2, 3, 4. Bippity bip bip bippity paw. Bip boop bip boop bippity paw.
Ya da da da, diddly da. Ya da diddly diddly da.
Skiddly diddly dippity doo. Oops.
That's our little hello.
Well, if you couldn't tell, that
It even has a message.
That's right. It means
whenever you're
hello.
playing a game like this and
Hoping
you
to make
see
your trip to the palace today just a tiny bit
some
brighter.
kind of object
Yeah.
that just looks different from the
Thanks, guys.
environment, you should
You don't have to
probably
thank
try
us.
and get it and pick it
Your
up.
smile is payment enough.
So we're gonna do just that. We're gonna click on the little face here and make them do their dance
Boy,
again.
It sure has been a
But this
tough
time-
day, hasn't it, Flux?
Yes?
Oh, we sure could use some cheering up.
Mayday, mayday. Our friends have the frownies.
Quick, the dance. Oh, no. Wait. It hasn't been that tough.
2, 3, 4.
So now we have control of our cursor. So once this little guy drops his key, we can actually pick it up this time.
Looks like the little fellow's dropped something. Too bad.
But you know, these seem like pretty nice guys. Let's give them the key back. I mean, just sort of seems kind of mean.
Finders keepers.
And Christopher Lloyd's just, I guess, kind of a douche in this. That's his character. No, not quite. We needed to solve some puzzles, because this is all about puzzle solving, right? So this is our first little puzzle here. Use the key to unlock the door.
Well.
And so now we have a couple more famous voice actors. Actually, that was just the same voice actor doing the voice of those armadillo guards. That's Tress MacNeille, who is all over this game. Well, let's see. We got a lot of stuff to interact with here. Let's see. Well, let's just go left to right.
It's too small. I'd probably break it.
So sometimes, not very often, but sometimes you actually have to use Flux to do stuff. So if you click on Flux, the icon changes to him, and then you can just kind of direct him where to go and that kind of stuff.
I'm too big to climb that ladder. So, could you kinda go up there and dig around in Hugh's bed?
You want me to short sheet him?
No, I want you to search for anything that might be useful.
Party pooper. Hey, here's a voucher for a free costume rental at Misfits Costume Shop.
All right, another item. Kind of a creepy looking voucher. Let's just get that out of our way. What else can we do? Well, left to right. Let's see what happens when we pull the cord.
Come in, your highness! How dare you, sir? That is the king's personal calling cord.
Sorry about that.
See that it doesn't happen again.
Man, we're really making him grumpy. That or he's just always grumpy. Okay, well, we can pick something up whenever you see the little pinchy thing like that. You should, means you can pick something up as opposed to just interact with it. So we got a voucher from him.
The world was as simple as walking through this looking glass.
Which I feel like that's definitely got to be a reference to Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass.
Go right in. Don't be left out. Sounds like some sort of inspirational note.
Not quite. It's actually included this little puzzle here. So what we got to do is we got to get the drawers, the top to be open, the bottom to be open, and the middle ones staying closed. But it's these kinds of puzzles, where, you just got to figure out the nice combination. It's actually pretty simple. You just kind of go in a counterclockwise sort of thing, and
organizing your sock drawers can pay off after all.
And there you go. Well, let's just check the rug just for good measure before we go down into a whole new area.
Wow, a secret trapdoor! Drew, you're a genius! I mean, I think you're a genius. You were looking for a trapdoor, right?
Well, I was, because I know where everything is.
I think it's locked on the other side.
Okay, so let's head on to the secret passage. Ooh. So this can kind of be a complicated room, maybe. There's not really much to it. Obviously, we want to open that door.
Get a large can of beans and a lighter and...
This doesn't sound like a particularly good idea, Flux.
Hey, it doesn't smell like a particularly good idea either, but it works. Boom! You're up there!
So what we actually want to do is we want to use Flux again.
Hey, Flux, can you reach that trapdoor?
Oops, wouldn't you know it? I forgot to pack my Come Explore the Stratosphere stilts.
But not in that sort of traditional way. What we actually want to do is click on him and put him on this floorboard, which can be really easy to miss if you don't know that it's there, or you just kind of breeze over the room kind of quick. And then as just Drew, I guess, we interact with it, and there you go.
Flux, you did it!
Wow, that was hard.
The leap?
The floor.
Yeah, you can kind of tell that it's Dan Castellaneta, because he also is the voice of Krusty on The Simpsons. And if you kind of like gruff up, or imagine gruffing up Flux's voice, you can hear it. So let's try this again. Because this guy totally deserves it.
No.
Yes!
Always calm under pressure, like a good footman should be.
Oh dear. Ouch. Predictable. Huh? How inconvenient. That would do it.
All right. Good cartoon logic there. I mean, he's kind of a dick, but we should probably still go check on him. Make sure he's okay.
Mr. Footman, if you can hear me, let me assure you that there was a very, very good reason for us setting up that little booby trap.
Yeah,
because we need to progress through the game. So, sorry. Yeah, so let's actually go back to the trophy room now that we have full free reign of this. And there's a couple of things we can pick up. When the Footman's in here, he like stops you from picking it up. But now, he's nowhere to be seen. So let's just, if it's not nailed down,
Looks like this is
let's
the one
take
that
it.
got away.
So we got fish, and
Whoops.
I guess that's King Hugh's little way of saying,
Don't take my trophies, you miserable thieves!
so we can't really take this for now. We need something to counterweight it, but I want it so bad. It'll help me carry stuff.
This trophy won't do me much
Fair
good
point.
if I can never leave the room again.
Okay, so, oh, it's already, well, I guess with all the cutscenes and everything, this is getting a little long. So, I mean, we've taken care of a few things. We know where we gotta go. We took care of the Footman, so we enacted a little justice. And so I think that's actually where I'll take a break, for now. But yeah, so when we come back, next time, we'll go ahead and we'll explore outside the castle grounds, hear some other great voice actors, because there are so many amazing voice actors in this game. I wish I had more time to talk about it in this one, but, you know, you gotta get the exposition out of the way. So, until next time, this is Red X Rain saying, check you later.